Mark III Focus ST. Wow, that's amazing, I got that right. And for those of you who are wondering about my wardrobe, well, here it is. I told you it'd appear. My phone's ringing. I'm gonna have to take this, Bennett. I'll start here then, shall I? Is that alright? Yeah, am I speaking quiet enough? Anyway, it's Tuesday, we're back in BD Performance. In the background we've got a Focus ST that's having stage 2 Collins software. It's had a downpipe sports car and a section 59 system fitted to it. So that replaced an existing kind of, looked like a maybe custom system that was on it. We've finished that now and we're just waiting for the file to come back from Collins so that we can install it with the dim sport tool. It's an interesting tool that, in comparison to, a lot of you will have seen the Alien Tech, I lost my train of thought. A lot of you will have seen the CAS tool that's used by many people online, but the dim sport tool is slightly different. It's like a pad. In the background you'll see Al working on the Focus ST Mark III 250, and that's currently undergoing some diagnostic, some wiring repairs and some other little bits and pieces to finally get that running. We have suffered a couple of issues with that one. We'll probably go into that in another separate video maybe at some point, because the car's been with us a while. So behind you, not even going to bother getting Lee to turn around, but behind you is Nick still here, and Kerry's is just waiting. The plenum, which is having another 5 injectors in it, the modifications to the harness, and obviously injectors to include with that. Then we're waiting to get someone down to hopefully map that on a new hub dyno. This one here is coming from a local guy and is going to have some diagnostic on it. He recently purchased the vehicle and it's still under warranty, so we're going to have a look at it, some of the issues that he wants us to go through, and a general inspection of it, and hopefully get this car sorted once and for all. We are expecting a special guest just shortly. So we might do a little update further along the line in the day, but it's now about midday. Ben's just gone for lunch. He's suffering with a bad back at the minute, so we're going to call it over for now, and maybe we'll come back to you in a bit. Yeah, we're on. Right, so it's
Hiya.
It's Wednesday, and that's Al. That's his head. If anyone hasn't seen it that close up before, now you have, because you just walked in front of the camera. Yesterday we did some work to this Mark III Focus ST. Wow, that's amazing, I got that right. Anyway, what were you going to say then, Lee? You were going to say, either you were going to sneeze or you were going to interject with something that you thought was funny. But before you do, I'm going to stop you and I'm going to carry on with what I was doing. This Focus ST has had a new flywheel, upgraded one, an RS flywheel and clutch setup from Mark III Focus. Unfortunately, the parts that were delivered, subsequently found out there was a noise. It sounded like it was bottom end, but it wasn't. It was a bloody flywheel, and that's a genuine part as well, so really annoying. There's some other bits in the background, 60 plate, the 59 plate, both getting engine builds, and we've got another ST250 Mark III in for a load of diagnostic. That's been outside waiting to come in. On the other 2 ramps to the side of me, we've got a car that you may or may not recognise. I'm not going to tell you anything more about that, but if you know, you know. And then there's another one here that's having the block mod and RS clutch. Surprise, surprise, Al's on with that. He's done the clutch in it already. Unfortunately, Lee and I had to get that out of the car, so that gearbox removal didn't quite go as well as before. So yeah, what's wrong? Oh, you've got the replacement one, have you? Yeah. Okay, so this is the amount of play. Yeah, I'll come around here just to show you.
Yeah, gonna get you.
Oh yeah, I'll get my microphone in there. So that's the new old one that we're removing. And even this worn one, we checked yesterday, even the worn one didn't have as much play, but this is the new one that's got. I know there's a little click from it, but there's nowhere near as much noise. Right, Al, I'm going to leave you. Quick. In the background, right? If we sneak up quietly. Hi, Oscar.
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm great. Who am I?
I said, who are you?
I don't even know.
You don't even know.
You
don't like being on camera, do you?
I don't.
No.
At all.
Did I catch you out then? Have I got you for once?
Yeah, you have.
If you don't know Oscar, then who are you, Oscar?
I just point a camera at cars and shoot.
Is that as much as you're going to say?
Yeah.
That's it. But anyway, for those of you that haven't met Oscar before, if you know who this is and you realise, and it's probably one of the first times that you've been caught on camera.
Yeah, I don't really like being on camera.
So yeah, that's about it for now. We've got some more bits to sort out in the workshop. We've got someone else in. We've got some other bits booked in today, but we're going to get on with what we're doing now. Let Oscar recover and pick himself back up off the floor from being caught out. But for now, we'll leave it at that. We'll join you tomorrow, whatever day of the week that is. I don't know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. One of those days. It ends in a Y anyway. Right, so it's Thursday now. We had special guests this week in the workshop. Some of you might have seen that on social media, some of you may not. We haven't got video coming out on it, but he has, so we'll put a link in the description at some point to the video when it appears on our channel. I'm not promising it'll be on this weekly update, but yeah, so I thought I'd start the video in somewhere unusual, which is the reception really, and the waiting area. Not many of you will have been in this reception for a good long time now, probably nearly a year, because we've had it closed for most of the time. We've opened it up recently, but only to a small minority of people who have needed to stay in here. Now that's going to change in the coming months. We've got distance stickers on the floor. We've got a screen, so we're thinking about your safety. Those astute people will notice that the layout's changed somewhat, and that we've got a sim rig in the corner here waiting to be set up, so we're going to add that for our visitors' pleasure, and hopefully have a leaderboard somewhere on the wall here. That space that Callum never filled in the end because IKEA delivered a damaged frame, so perfect space. And for those of you who are wondering about my wardrobe, well, here it is. I told you it'd appear. Al actually made a good point, in as much as I don't need to change my t-shirt because I've got a whole wardrobe behind the reception here. So come on, let's walk on through. At the minute there's quite a few bits in here. This is the back office area where we all sit, so yeah. And the phone rings just perfectly. What about if I shut that door? You won't be able to come through. So anyone who's may have been activated previously by, I'm holding this like Madonna again, but by this car in the background. This is Kerry's car along with my car, and it's a track car, so the fact that stuff was on the top of this, don't worry, we knew. Right, so this car here, again, is in for diagnostic. It's in either for today or tomorrow. We've got the 09 car here, this Mark II Focus that's in for, or was in yesterday for block mod and RS clutch. So that's that sorted. I'm going to wander over here quickly, and I'm going to try and turn this radio down before... Oh, Al's doing it. If I cover that up, do you think if I talk really closely into it like this, we won't get a copyright strike? Anyway, cheers, Al. So yeah, Al's just refitting the new flywheel.
I mean a new.
New. Yeah. The new flywheel to this ST250, and hopefully we won't have any rattle from the flywheel now. So this will be an absolute winner. It just goes to show that...
Brand new parts can fail.
Yeah, just in case I didn't hear that.
Brand new parts can fail.
Exactly, so yeah, don't shoot us over that one. We've got a few more bits in today. Ben's not landed yet. He's taking the kids to school. He's on with some engine stuff today. Just an update for you guys who are interested in the MARL internals.
What am I going to say about that?
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing I can say about that. If you've got a MARL engine build with us, we'll see you in 2022. That's all I can say. Right, so yesterday, both of the UK importers, distributors, whatever you want to call them, I called them both because I was chasing up their predicted 5-week delivery date, which is 2 weeks approximately away, is it, Al, I think?
Yeah, it's due 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks
middle
from...
of May, wasn't it?
Yeah, middle of May. So, anyway, I chased them up yesterday, and it appears that Marl have done no blanks or haven't got any stock of any blanks. So they've got to the point of where they were going to produce these pistons and they've realised that they have no blanks. So this has added another 10 weeks approximately to the whole process. So that's 2.5 months. Now, most of you will say, well, why don't you just replace the Marl pistons with another brand? Guess what? They don't all measure the same size. So if you've got a Marl honed, bored and honed block, you can't fit a set of 𝘬𝘳𝘬𝘴 pistons. So you can imagine the problem that poses us. So if you want a turbo or a set of pistons and you're going to do it in the next few months or whatever, make sure you get them ordered up, because nightmare. The one only saving grace of this is that we've got lots of stock of K1 rods and we've got lots of stock of 𝘬𝘳𝘬𝘴 pistons coming in. So we have got stock here. It's just frustrating because some of the jobs that we got booked in, we actually already bored and finish homed, ready for pistons to be installed, and we're not going to be able to do that now for another maybe 2 or 3 months. But yeah, yeah. So it's Thursday, that's the nightmare update. Ben's off tomorrow, it's just me, Al and Lee and half baked in the office. So yeah, we'll
You got the heating on already?
he hasn't got the heating on yet, funnily enough. For those of you that don't know, Cal was born in the Bahamas, okay? Clearly, we didn't know this originally, but he was born in the Bahamas, so he can't operate in anything under about 30 degrees, basically. So if anyone comes into the back office at any point and passes out, please don't blame us, it's Cal. Hi, and welcome back to the news. I mean, sorry, I got confused. It's not the news, is it? Anyway, it's Friday, and, well, it's a happy Friday, quite frankly. So we've got the 09 plate Focus ST Mark II in the corner there. That's been collected today. That's a block mod and RS clutch, I believe. This one here is a Mark III Focus ST. Now this one's more of an unhappy story. Someone had previously glued or araldited one of the coolant header tank hoses, so that's burst on the guy, it's overheated, blah blah blah, the rest is probably history. So we've had to order a replacement part and get that sorted. My phone's ringing. I'm gonna have to take this, Bennett. Hello. Anyway, that was a wife. You can never avoid the wife, can you? Where was I? So we've got Mark III Focus ST with the coolant issues. The pipes failed. Obviously, to find out exactly what's gone on and how much damage, if any, has been caused, we're going to have to repair it, fill the coolant system, test it and everything else. So yeah, we've ordered that hose. Hopefully that's coming very shortly. I don't know if you like the hoodies, guys. You can get these on the website, store.bbdperformance.co.uk. I don't often try and plug merch, but they are available for those of you that don't know. Mark III Focus ST 250, we'll probably talk about this again, but this had a failure of a genuine Ford flywheel that we fitted to it, so we've taken that back out, and then, as you might see, the purple helmet is uncovered and some of the bits in the back are on view, the wiring harness and a few other bits that we've been working on. If you didn't check out the video of that went down an absolute storm, so check out the video. We'll put a link up above somewhere to that video of the Mark III and what we're doing with that. The Golf GTI of Ben's, that's got no further forward purely because it's our car or it's Ben's car. It's an in-house staff car, and we prioritise other people's work over that. The rest of the workshop is reasonably clean and clear. There's only a few bits waiting. There's not a lot of work booked in for next week because we need to clear down some engine work that we've done or got to do, and some other bits that are still waiting. So when the workshop doesn't look as full as it is sometimes, because it can have 20 or 30 cars in here, or it can have more in here, it doesn't mean that we aren't busy. Don't panic. It just means that we're trying to clear down some stuff that we've got and we're not happy with cars waiting. So for now, that's it. We're not going to film this weekend, so that's pretty much the end to this one. So if you enjoy this sort of content, make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell icon to stay notified, and comment down below if there's something else that you've seen in this uncut, unedited version. Well, it's not really unedited anyway, that you want to see more of. If you just want to reach out and get in touch, then do that. If you're a fan of Lee, please remove yourself from here, because
I will, they all love me.
Shh, cut this bit out. Anyway, yeah, thanks for the support, guys. We're getting ever closer to 8,000 subscribers. Please, if you haven't, check out our Instagram account. We want to grow that so that we can do the swipe up link and all that jazz. But just thanks for the support, and we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be a good one again, like this Mark III video. If you haven't already, check out our previous content, and stay safe and stay tuned. We'll see you soon.